things because it's the holidays. Happy holidays. Yee, happy holidays. I dug out this because I saw the hello, happy Easter. I dug out this because I saw the thing about the Barbie, and I've got quite a lot of Barbies, so I found this because it's a very special. Yes, happy chocolate day. Or as Mitch Ben said, happy Zombie Jesus chocolate day, I think his little song is. So yeah. So this is very pretty. The box is buggered, so it's probably not worth anything. There's the glue holding it together. Very much like my life. The glue holding it together is gone. But it's not been out of the box. It's just been sort of half out of the box because the box is falling apart. But yeah, so it's Easter. It is Easter. Have a happy Easter. Easter. I haven't had any chocolate today, but I might. Happy Easter from you as well. Hello, thank you, Stephanie. How are you having a nice time in London? London is where you're at. I am not in London. I've had enough of that for a week. I'm going back next week. It is in Wales. I am. My mum is heartily sick of me. She shouted at me earlier for not talking enough to them because I've been playing on my phone all week. But it was my birthday. Good, I'm glad you are. It was my birthday on Thursday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. Yeah, so I am the grand old age of 255,956,000,003. That's how old I am. 3 is very important. Had a whisper. Whisper. I went looking for chocolate just then. I thought, I got a bar of chocolate for what I do on my birthday. I got up and I watched the TV and then I went to bed and that was enough for me and that was my birthday. My parents went to a coffee morning at the church that they go to. They're not religious, they just like coffee and mornings and cake. So I was on my own all morning, and then in the afternoon I can't remember. Nothing. That's what I did for my birthday. But I got a coffee jar. My mum had posted it. I'm still here. My mum had posted it on Facebook. Apparently they got it from the market. And she posted it, so I'd already seen it. And I also got a mug with some poppies on it. But she's like, it's pretty, look at that. It's decoupage, so that's nice. You can keep coffee in it. I'm like, I've already seen this. You already posted it on Facebook. What a surprise. But it's nice. It's one of the pupils that my dad taught in art at school. It's got a market stall, so she recycles. I mean, you can see that it's probably some instant coffee jar that she's redone. So it's quite pretty, isn't it? Yeah, so that's what I got my birthday. And that is all, as well as the poppy mug, which is quite small. So that's what I had for my birthday. What I did for my birthday was I can't remember. I can't remember anything. No, can't remember. Don't think I did anything, to be honest. But it's generically probably one of my better birthdays because they tend to be depressing because I put so much stock in them. I go, nobody's celebrating. As I said last week, that it's about Easter time. Oh, I was just playing the guitar. You know, I'm sorry that your heart sinks when I play the guitar. That's disappointing, and I might just go now then. No, you've upset me. No, also when I was looking around, my niece came around earlier, and I've had this for ages and ages, but kept it in the box because I was at one point collecting toys and keeping them in the box, as with Barbies. And then I thought, what's the point in that? So I got it out of the box, but not all the parts were in the box because it has been a while. But I eventually, look at that! Isn't that brilliant? It took ages to put it apart because the instructions were just pictures. There's like Quasimodo, way. So that's cool. And then, but I started making it, and then my niece, who's only 6. Said, I'm bored now, so I had to stop. So I waited until she'd gone and I put it together. So that's what I've done today. But it took an awful long time because it didn't really... I mean, I'm quite proud of it, really, because it was really, really difficult. The instructions in there. The instructions weren't easy. I can't find them now. But oh, I can see them. But bits were missing, so the tower didn't go on properly. And on the picture, it's grey. So I was like, can you see that grey bit anywhere? My mum went looking and she found it, but it's blue. So I'd been looking forever if I'd have tried finding that, because it was the wrong colour. So yeah, now I don't know what to do because somebody said they don't like the guitar. So as if I'm going to listen to that. I know I can't play the guitar, but I don't care. I don't care what you say about me. I'll do what I want and I won't listen to you. Ha 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 he. And sulk forever. Did Esmeralda give Quasimodo some water? Is that part of a joke? I don't know. My guitar playing is not my strong. Well, I'm not sure I have got a strongest part. It's like it's not the guitars, it's the stupid songs that I make with the guitars, and I am under no illusions that it's good guitar playing. But I live to be. Thank you. I live to be amusing. That's my only purpose in life. If I've got a purpose, which I probably don't. Nobody does, really. There is no purpose. It's all futile, as proved by people being mean to me. Oh, and this is a teddy bear that my mother made that looks more like a doggy, doesn't it? It does look like a dog. I'm afraid it does. What does it say? Mohair teddy bear, fully jointed, safety eyes. A Fleur Elise bear. Not a joke, reference to the story. The only one better is Minka. Yes. Yes, exactly. I don't know. Reference to the story. I don't know what story you're talking about. I'm lost and alone and I've got no... Yes, the resistance is futile, it really is. My guitar playing is no good, but I don't care. Oh, really? Well, John Biscuit... I've got very few viewers and some of them like my guitar even though it's terrible and doesn't take me far. I don't care. I don't care. You take me as I am and that's it. I really wouldn't. Don't take advice from a biscuit. You're quite right, Peter Griffiths. Griffin? Peter, I believe that John Biscuit is just trying to risk it and say something mean so I don't whisk it. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. No, I don't have many in the first place. It's gone up to 6 now, so yeah. Yes, you're going to have to take up the guitar. Now, look. Take up the guitar. I know it is Biscuit. I can do what I want and I am going to risk it, cause everything you say to me goes into one ear and out the other, cause I do not listen to what you say. Hello, Davy. Hello, my brother. And hello, my niece. And did you see the thing that I made? And you can have it when you come down. It's very nice. Yay! So I'm quite proud of this, really. So even though Tabitha was a bit uninterested in making it, it's made now, so it's all good. And there's also another little thing that it's got Esmeralda in it, so this is quite good. And I found a little cannon too. I found something else that turned out to be nice. It's got a hammock and everything, and it closes up, and I think it's nice. And yeah, I mean, out of the Disney sort of generic Disney stuff, that's not too bad, is it? So hello to everyone that is watching, including my family, and that's good. So hello. Yeah, so so I'm going to be very careful with my family watching, and my lovely niece. We got next door neighbours that my niece came and met. Yes, and we went for a little walk, and it was so nice and sunny. And we went and we saw a bee, and the bee chased Tabitha. But fortunately, Tabitha got away, because bees aren't scary, really. Bees aren't trying to hurt you. Bees are just living their lives. So that was fun. Yeah, so I'm here for another week. And I think I found, like, you know, on Facebook you get like 7 years ago today. 7 years ago today, I was climbing a mountain with my mother, and it was blazingly hot. And we got very lost. We were trying to find a big stone that somebody had posted, because the Christmas before, they'd gone for a winter walk, and there was like a giant stone head at the top of a mountain. All right then, Bye-bye. Betty, happy Betty boys. I'm sorry, Tabitha. Who's Samantha? Tabitha. So, Samantha is Tabitha's mother, but not really because Nadine's Tabitha's mother. No, but yeah, Samantha is Tabitha's mother in Bewitched. Bewitched, of course. Bewitched. Lovely little baby. Tabitha. Anyway, so yeah, good night. And yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's a giant stone head up a mountain, and me and my mother went looking for it, and we went the wrong way because I assumed that if you keep going up, somebody said you turn right or something. So we turned right, and we just kept walking, and there was stones everywhere, and it was like some ancient wilderness. Yes, sleep well when you get there. And yes, biscuits. I don't know what you're talking about, biscuits. So anyway, we went there, and my mother was so frustrated. We were like, it's not here, it's not here. So I left my mother at the, because there was like a going the other way. I was like, I'm going to go this way just for a couple of steps. And I went, no way at all. We went to, there was a little path. I went, la, 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 because it was right in front. We went the wrong way, and it was really close onto the path that we didn't. We strayed from the path. We should have gone. That's where you always never stray from the path. Yes, sleep well, everyone. Never stray from the path. John Biscuit has got rid of his message. Okay, fair enough. Well, I don't know what it said anyway, but biscuits plenty. Oh, there you go. Oh, you said biscuit, risk it, trisket, whiskit. There's lots of things that half rhyme with biscuit, so you can't get away from the fact that you can rhyme anything with anything. Like the mountain that I didn't go up, just behind it, there's a mountain called the Blorange, which of course very famously is one of the only words that rhymes with orange. So you go, orange doesn't rhyme with anything. It's like, well, it does if you go to the Blorange mountain. Blorange rhymes with orange, and it's probably one of the only things. So, as long as you know that, you can rhyme anything with anything. There's probably giraffe rhymes with having a laugh. Yeah. So, giraffe, having a laugh with my giraffe. Whisket. I know, I said whisket. I said whisket and I said risk it. Risk it and whisk it sound very similar because I probably wasn't enunciating. But yet there's different things. So, yes, different things you can do. Oranges doesn't rhyme with stew. Oranges rhymes with oranges. And there's a lot that you can do with a rhyme. Yeah, and I don't care. This guitar sounds slightly more in tune in a way than the one that I've got in London. It sounds slightly more mellow. I've got Anthony Newley. Anthony Newley is my name, and I am. And Rhyme Things is my game. I'm not Anthony Newley anymore. I don't know what that is anyway. Yeah, so would it help with my creativity? John Anchor. It really wouldn't. John Biscuit. It really wouldn't, because I would rhyme anchor with Sanker and lankier, which is nearly there, and I'm not going to go with the obvious one that you think that I'm going to say. Anchor might be appropriate, but I am not going to go there at all. So sorry, because you don't like my guitar playing, and I'm playing it even more, just to annoy. I only do it to annoy because I know it teases. That's not quite right. That's not quite the rhyme that's in Alice in Wonderland. Alice through the Looking Glass? No, Alice in Wonderland. The Duchess. Speak soundly to your little boy and beat him when he sneezes. Very bad advice. He only does it to annoy because he knows it teases. Yeah, that's very bad advice. Do not listen to duchesses who feed the baby pepper. Do not feed your baby pepper. It's a very bad thing. I had the birthday cake that I got was one that I bought from Ocado, which was a gluten-free lemon one. It was a gluten-free lemon biscuit. It was speak harshly to your little boy. That's right. Speak harshly to your little boy and beat him when he sneezes. He only does it to annoy because he knows it teases. It is a very bad bit of advice. And Lewis Carroll, you should be ashamed of yourself. But I think it is implied that that's very bad advice, and do not listen to that. Yum. It was nice, but it was very small, and I had a little bit, and there was a tiny bit left, which I went to eat today, and the empty packet was there because my father had decided he liked it too, even though it's a gluten-free cake. He ate my cake. Meh. my parents went to the coffee morning and they brought back cake that the people, there's a very famous like women's rugby player that was like the woman of the match, that there was like the Six Nations. I can't remember her name. Anyway, I can't remember her name, but she was like that. She was on all the things, and they made cake. Her and her friends had made cake, or her family possibly had made loads of cake, which my parents brought home. It was like, well, that's nice, but it's not gluten-free, is it? It looked delicious, so they had that. So any eggs of the... I did not have an Easter egg. I did not have any Easter eggs. That takes the cake. Exactly. My dad took the cake. And he didn't even bake. And I made him toasted sandwiches. And that's very, very bad languages. And that sort of nearly rhymes. Sandwiches and languages. It's a very difficult thing to talk about. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. The cake is always a lie. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. The cake is a lie. Yes, for sure. Exactly. All the essential vitamins. Exactly. Life on beans on toast. Life on earth. Life on everything. Cake is the essence. Cake is the thing. It is a shame. Oh no! Well, at least it was something to get. It's just good. You got something, Peter. I hope you get over it soon. But you know, it's nice to get something for Easter, even if it is that. And that's probably not the best thing to get, but it's something. You know, something is nothing. You know, it shows you that you're in the world living. I hope. No, let's not go grim about this. But yeah, so I hope you get well soon. Anyway. Yeah, so this is what I've been doing today. It's putting together play sets from Disney. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Have you been to Notre Dame? I've been to Notre Dame. Go and find my 5 minutes in Paris video, and you will see that before the bad things happened to Notre Dame, I stood in front of it and went, look at that. Didn't go inside. I think they were having a wedding when I went past it. That's why. Ha ha. Cheers. Well, you... Look after yourself. Make sure that you wrap up warm and very restful. That's what you said. So, like the advice that I heard was, as soon as you get it, then you've got a cabbage. You've just got to lie there. If you've got anyone that can bring you food and drink, don't eat too much. Because I tell you what, because I had my tooth out this time last year, just before I had COVID, and I was already on a liquid diet because I had just a gap. A horrible gap where my tooth was, and so I had to have a liquid diet, and then so that's for the whole week. I didn't really eat anything except soup and protein shakes and warm tea and coffee and that sort of thing, and it helped because I was over it in no time. And I'm not saying that that's the secret, but lying there and making it, just reaching over, putting the kettle on and pouring it into a soup, you know, having instant soup. Mashed potato. I did have mashed potato. I got my flatmate very kindly. He put a baked potato and a sweet potato into the microwave for me and brought them up to me, and then I mashed them up with some cheese and nutritional yeast and salt, and it was very nice. So that was my concession to actual food, and that's what you should do because it's nice. Yeah, soup is good. All the soup, and also the protein shakes. And I've no idea whether that was the secret to why I got over it quite quickly, and as far as I know, no lasting effect, but it didn't hurt. But generally just lie there and just rest and watch television in bed if you can keep your eyes open. But I was like, for about 4 days I was like, drink soup. Well, slightly don't want to lie down while you're drinking it, but that's it. And then I was fine. By 4 or 5 days into it, it was like, oops, I'm all right now. And everyone's like, are you sure that you had it? It's like, definitely had it, and I was definitely very, very sort of like, but I think that worked. But I don't know whether it's gonna guarantee to work. Maybe I was just very, very lucky indeed. But that's my advice. Rest and drink liquids, but nutritional liquids. Yeah, and watch your favourite stuff and keep warm and rest. But don't do any exerting activity, and don't do anything exerting for the next 6 or 7 or 8 months, which I think is good advice for everybody. It's like, if you're the sportiest person in the world, don't go, right, so I'm going to run a marathon. Don't do that. Just rest. 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 Don't get back into anything. Wait about 4 or 5 years before you go, I might walk up the road now. Obviously do like little exercises like this. That's about it. That's as much as you need to do. Exactly. Don't brain fuzz. Oh, and then you're fine. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It affects different people in different ways, but I think you have to give yourself the best chance, don't you? Duck Soup, exactly. Watch Duck Soup. Exactly. Watch any sort of Marx Brothers. Have a lovely, laughy time and go, whoa, and just go, aha, I shot an elephant in my pyjamas. I don't know what the elephant was doing in my pyjamas. That's actually animal crackers, not Duck Soup. But Duck Soup is also good. Yeah, watch it. Drink Duck Soup if you eat ducks. If you're a duck eater, then anything like that is always going to be good. Anyway, so I think the advice is rest and be easy, and make sure that you don't get queasy, and really don't exert yourself, and have a lovely time. Roast duck. Don't roast your duck. And something rhymes with that, I'm not going to say, but make sure that you're easy. Take it very easy, and really do not get very queasy, and make sure that everything is not sleazy, but make sure that you're rested. And I'm going to play the guitar, which probably will annoy you, but if it doesn't, that's what it is. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what my talents are. I don't know whether I have any, but you just have to do. I never ever don't do things. Always do things. It's what I'm saying. Celebrity roast, exactly. Any sort of roast, any sort of ducks, any sort of roast. That's the best thing to do. Yay! Oh well, yes. Well, I made you think. Oh, nice food. I've given you ideas for what to have for supper and all sorts as well. The flywheel show. Oh, it's gone. Oh well, that's a shame. Was that on BBC? Yeah. Oh, that's a terrible shame. But there's also lovely radio comedies that you can try. Yes, that is. If you can't open your eyes and you're feeling like really just listen to radio comedy. That's probably the best thing to do. So if you can find Round the Horn or something like that, which I've said before, or The Goon Show. Yeah, classic British comedy. And also there's American radio comedy. I think, is it Charlie? What's the one? I mean, they had Charlie and Edgar. I don't know. There was like a ventriloquist that they had on the radio, and they had one in Britain too, but there was... Is it Charlie Parker? I don't know. Edgar... I can't remember. Anyway, there was a ventriloquist on the radio, which apparently was very popular, even though you definitely couldn't see his lips move, because it was on the radio. So it's probably the best thing to do. So it's like, well, right, what's the point of that? Because you can just do the voice, really. But, is it... Yes, go and listen to Round the Horn if you can get it. If you're not in Britain, then obviously that's more difficult to get it, but it's lots of things are available. And there's a lovely teddy bear that my mum made out of mohair, a mohair bear, la la la, which obviously she put for sale at some point, because they had a gallery that it was like a not communal, a community gallery where everybody put in the work, and then they all sold stuff. It was it was great. It was I can't remember the word for it. Anyway, that was good, and I can't remember what the name of it is. Beginning with C. I've gone blank. I've gone completely blank. Cooperative. That's the word. See, the guitar makes me think, and that's why I use it. If I didn't have the guitar, then I wouldn't be able to think. And now I can think, because I've got guitar. I can't say it, but I can think about it. And that's why I've got guitar. So lots of things to do. Everyone's gone quiet. So lots of tips for keeping well. And that is for the life. For life. That's what you should do, is rest and be easy. And do enough to get you through. And do things. Never don't do things. Exactly. Already love the Goons and Round the Horns. Yes, they're very funny. Yay! So that's what you should do. Yay! And go and see my lovely little short that I put up last week that hardly anyone has watched with the cherry blossom. I went and just filmed the cherry blossom in my local neighbourhood, and it's beautiful, and it's only like a minute long, not even that, 30 seconds, probably not even that, probably 24 seconds, and yet nobody has seen that 24 seconds of lovely, lovely, lovely blossom. Get an electric guitar. Oh my god, I have to pay for that. The things about this is I've already got it, and I've got no money. You enjoyed the cherry blossom? Good. Go and watch the cherry blossom, people that haven't seen it. Cherry blossom. And leave a lovely comment, and also a thumbs up, because the cherry blossom's beautiful, and it's very, very short indeed. In fact, watch it, and then watch it again, then watch it, and then watch it again, and then watch it, and then watch it again about 50 or 60 times if you want to. If you don't, then don't, because it's very short. And I think it's beautiful. Beautiful cherry blossom everywhere. I don't know whether it's still there, because cherry blossom doesn't last very long. It's evocative, and it's also metaphorical, like the whole thing about purity and goodness and life. Have you seen, is it Gahato? Gahato is a very good film that you should watch, that I went to see at the BFI. And it was all about, there's like samurai, and it was like the last of the samurai really, and it's a bit like Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence in a way. There's that whole sort of repressed love and sort of, and the cherry blossom is evocative, and the cherry blossom is on the trees, and everybody's sort of yearning and loving and stuff, and Philip's guitar, what? I don't know what everyone was talking about. Anyway, so go and see that. Gahato is quite a depressing film, but it has got cherry blossom in it, and at the end something happens to the cherry blossom, because that's what happens to cherry blossom. It doesn't last very long, lasts very little, and it's very metaphorical, and it's very symbolic cherry blossom. So it just shows you about life and the universe and everything. And also thumbs up this video if you like. Somebody very in the first second put a thumbs up, put a like, and then nobody else did, which makes me sad. And it is Easter after all, and you don't want to make me mad. Guitar harp. Probably not, but I'm gonna carry on anyway, because that's what you should do. If people say you can't do it, then do it anyway, because that's what you should do. And here's a G for you, and here's a C for you, and here's another one, and here's an E, and here's an A, and here's a D, and everybody should do whatever they want, because they want to, because I say so at the end. Thank you very much for the 2 people that said, since I said that's very kind of you, because there was only 5 watching in the first place. Alright, so I will let you get on with your busy lives, and have a lovely time, and have a lovely rest, and then I'll give you one more look at my lovely Notre Dame Cathedral. Even Clapton started somewhere. Exactly. Imagine, I've only been playing the guitar for like 30 or 40 or 50 or 60 or 70, 100 years. Yeah, it takes a while to get used to it. And here's happy birthday Barbie. Not happy birthday Barbie. Happy holiday Barbie. Isn't she beautiful? Look at her. This Barbie is beautiful. Anyway, I'm looking forward to that film. It looks funny. And rest well and be happy to you as well, everybody. Bye bye. Have a very good week. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.